What's up, Capricorn? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn placement. I was getting something about the name Virginia. I also heard West Virginia. There's something here about a haircut. You could be going shorter. I'm seeing like a boy cut. So you could, maybe you already wanted this cut, or maybe somebody cut your hair too short, something like that. You could be taking your kid to get their first haircut. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Maybe that's why I was getting Virginia, Virgo, yeah, something like that. You got the star here. You could have that placement. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Pisces with a High Priestess here. The Devil. You guys are in your energy in the next 48. You got the Eight of Swords here. You also have the World. The Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces. And then you have the Strength here. You could be dealing with a Leo. The Justice is at the very bottom. You could be dealing with a Libra. Right now, you guys could be just trying to figure out, like, your next moves here. I feel like you guys are busy balancing out your lives. Maybe you've been working too much, and so you're trying to like incorporate some fun here. But I do see that you guys are just trying to make everything kind of work for you, balance itself out. Okay, maybe you're balancing your checkbooks. Not literally. Well, I don't know if you still have checkbooks. I don't know, but you're balancing out something here. Okay, the World, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength. I feel like you have this new opportunity to start. You have this new opportunity to start something that is going to be emotionally fulfilling for a lot of you here, okay? I do feel like you guys could be prioritizing yourselves at this time, your mental health, your physical health here. So I do feel like there is an opportunity for you guys to come into a new timeline where you guys are starting to feel good about you, okay? You could also be balancing out your emotions here, okay, with that Queen of Cups. But I feel like you guys are going to be pouring into your own cups here. I do feel like you guys might have issues like prioritizing yourselves. I feel like you could be like mostly prioritizing other people. Like if you're in relationships, you're always catering to them, but like kind of neglecting yourself to some degree here. And I feel like whatever this new cycle is, it's going to require you to put more into you than it does like into others here, okay? I do see physical strength coming in for some of you. You guys could be going back to the gym. You could be eating better. But I do feel like there is something here about you guys just having a glow up, honestly, okay? You could be experiencing this glow up at this time where it's like, dang, like people are recognizing you. But again, I feel like it's because you've been pouring into your own cup that it's attractive, it's appealing here, okay? There's a really strong sense of independence is what I'm getting for you guys. With the star in the next 48, you could be healing. You guys could have been sick or maybe had like some sort of surgery. I'm hearing like a minor surgery, like a toe surgery, something like that. So I feel like you guys are just trying to recuperate in the next 48. Some of you guys are like hungover as well, so you could be trying to recuperate as well when it comes to that. So I do feel like you guys are prioritizing your health here in the next 48. Again, you could be eating right. You could just be moving a lot more, something like that. So I do feel like things are looking good and they're looking up for you in the next 48, okay? I do feel like you guys are prioritizing like where you are. Like she's pouring water into that pond or whatever, and then you know, watering her own grass. So I do feel like where you guys are right now, it's whether you're inspired to do something, to start something, whether you've been inspired to do this and you've already done it, I feel like where you are is where you're meant to be at this time, okay? I feel like there's a lot of growth that's happening in your current environment here. And again, it could just be because you're nurturing yourselves at this time where you're prioritizing you, you're not prioritizing anybody else. And so that's allowing you to kind of like grow and prosper and like, you know, plant more seeds and grow those seeds and turn those into something bigger and better, stronger is what I'm hearing, okay? So I do feel like good things are coming in for you guys. With the start of the High Priestess now, I do feel like some of you guys are going to be getting a spiritual gift here. Okay, like if you weren't already psychic, I feel like someone here is going to be able to get a better or a stronger sense of like a psychic ability here. I feel like your intuition is definitely going to be heightened. I do feel like with the start of the High Priestess, the universe, especially with the Justice, right? To me, that's the universe card. I do feel like whatever this is, it's a blessing in disguise. It's one that it's probably a gift you already knew you had, but this is going to be different. It's going to be stronger. It's going to be better. You're going to be able to utilize this. And whenever something like this comes up, I feel like when God, source, universe, spirit, whatever you subscribe to, boosts that ability, it's because something here is about to come up in your life that's going to require you to really trust your own judgment. Okay, so I do feel like you're being prepared for something to come in, and so you're definitely going to need all sights is what I'm hearing. Okay, you have the devil here. You guys are in your own energy, but I feel like if you're being toxic, you need to cut it out. Like if you're playing games or something like that, like just cut it out is what I'm hearing. Someone's not worth the time to like pull from your energy for you to be petty. Okay? So in the next 48, I feel like if someone's trying to come at you, like do your best to ignore it. But I feel like you won't. Some of you guys could be dealing with some sort of addiction here as well in the next 48. Something could be really, really tempting around you, okay? If your intuition is telling you not to trust something or someone, go with it. Like, really listen to your intuition in the next 48 hours. Because, like I said, it's like you have something that's sneaky. You have something here that's trying to, like, take you off course. And whether this is, like, you've maybe you haven't smoked in a couple of years now, and all of a sudden, like, you're getting this craving. Like, don't surround yourself with people that smoke, because obviously you're going to want to bum a cigarette or, maybe take a hit of their vape or something like that. So be strong is what I'm hearing, okay, with the devil here. I feel like you're being tested as well in the next 48. I feel like you're going to be able to pass this, but again, it's like, do you give yourself enough credit to believe that you're strong enough to overcome anything or overcome anyone, or do you just kind of subscribe to the fact that, like, well, it is what it is, I'll start over, something like that, okay? And then you got the 8 of Swords here. Again, if you're married, I feel like someone around you is like tempting you. They got you in your head. You're just like, oh, maybe you want to, but you're like, I can't. But I do feel like you have like a little devil on your shoulder here in the next 48. That's definitely putting some sort of like worry, insecurity, something in your head, okay? Some of you guys you could find that you're kind of like trapped in your thoughts in the next 48 hours. Something could have happened here that you're replaying with the devil, right? That's obsession, like going over and over and over. So it keeps you in your head. But again, the justice is here. Like, cut it out is what I'm hearing, okay? But yeah, I feel like if you guys are like stuck on a situation in the next 48, your best bet is to stay as distracted as possible, to try to be as self-aware as possible, and as well as to be realistic as possible, okay? Like, if something didn't pan out, like, really play it out why it hasn't panned out. Or like, if something did happen, like, really play it out. Like, could it have been avoided? Like, that type of thing. But again, don't sit there and dwell on something that you can't even change anymore, okay? Like, all you can do is move forward. What's happened has happened, and so now you just gotta be okay with it. So I guess that's what this is about here in the next 48, is just being okay with the way something has turned out, and then just making sure you're not repeating that same mistake again, okay? So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you guys on the next one.